Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives, and here's the key. Fitness is not just physical, it's also emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Now let's get going. Today we have Lauren and Ray joining us, and today our show is called A Side of This and A Side of That. Life is a buffet, so we're going to do side stretches today. Come on down to your mats at home, and if you need 2 blocks, grab some blocks, and go ahead and have your knees a little wide, big toes touching, and stretch your arms forward, please, and relax your forehead on the floor. Crawl your arms forward. Stretch your arms away from your lower waist, and breathe. Relax your forehead, relax your jaw, feel the rise and fall of your belly, the expansion and contraction of your ribs, and just let go. Let go. Let go of your day, let go of your worries, your fears, your stress, and fill yourself up with beautiful health and beautiful thoughts. Inhale. And 1 exhale through the mouth. Just let it all go. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Again, stretch your fingertips away from your lower waist, please. Drop your buttocks towards your heels. Come onto your hands and knees, please. Spread your fingers wide, right underneath your shoulders. Ground your knees. Look up. And then look to your belly, please. And then go ahead and look up, and look to your belly, and then go ahead and look up, and look to your belly. Nice. And go ahead and spine neutral, lift your right arm and your left leg, and spread your fingers, spread your toes, and gently bring your right elbow towards your left knee, and then go ahead and reach it out. Look up, and then right elbow to left knee, and stretch it out, and then right elbow to left knee, and stretch it out. Really nice. Drop that right hand down, drop that left knee down, left arm, right leg. Stretch, 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 and then left elbow to right knee, and then go ahead and stretch it out. And then left elbow to right knee, and go ahead and stretch it out. And then left elbow to right knee, and stretch it out. Really nice. Ground that. Bring that hand down, bring that knee down. Child's pose. Stretch your arms away from your waist, and then from here, let's bring both hands off the yoga mat to the right, please, and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Drop your forehead down. This is a yummy stretch for your intercostal muscles. Try to bring that belly button over your right thigh. Stretch, long inhalations and long exhalations, please. Go ahead and bring your arms forward. Stretch and bring your hands off the yoga mat to the left, please. And stretch. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Nice work. And then come forward. Walk your fingertips away from your waist. And then from here, come onto your hands and knees. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and ground the right hand and ground the right knee. And you can be on the tops of your right toes if you choose. Bring your left foot behind your right foot, please. And then bring your left hand up. Engage your belly muscles here. Bring your belly button into your spine. It's a balancing pose. Beautiful, Ray. Sparkle those fingers. Bring the left arm over your left ear. And have one line of energy from your back heel to your fingertips. Beautiful. Keep that right arm straight. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Bring that left arm back up to the ceiling, please. Look up at your thumb. Bring that left hand back down. Drop that left knee, and let's do cat-cow. Look up. And then look to your belly. Look up. And look to your belly. Spine neutral. You can be on your left toes if you choose, or on the top of your foot. Bring your right foot, please, behind your left foot. Engage those belly muscles, please. Bring your right hand up and reach it up to the ceiling. Stretch those collarbones as you ground your left hand, and then bring your right hand over your right ear and ground. Really nice, Lauren. Ground that right heel and stretch the right arm away from the right heel. A side stretch. A side of this and a side of that. What are you putting on your plate? What are you choosing? Life is a buffet. Life is a buffet. It's a series of choices. Bring your right hand up. Look up. Bring that hand back down, please. Drop that knee down, please. And child's pose again. Stretch your arms. Stretch your arms away from your waist. What are you putting on your plate? Life is a series of choices. Life is a series of choices. What are you choosing? Make sure you choose when you're feeling good. Come onto your hands and knees. Right foot forward, please. And if you need blocks at home, feel free to grab 2 blocks. Then straighten your back knee like you're running a race and stretch your heart forward. When you're making choices, choose wisely. Make sure you're feeling good, because good thoughts go into great feelings. Great feelings go into wonderful actions, and wonderful actions go into beautiful results. So make sure you choose wisely, and don't make choices when you're feeling bad, because bad thoughts go into bad feelings, and bad feelings go into bad results. Make sure to press the pause button and become proactive rather than reactive. And reach your right hand up and do a little bit of a twist here. Look up at your thumb. Choose wisely and choose when you're feeling good. Don't make any decisions when you're feeling bad. Try to press the pause button and do something that makes you feel good, and then choose from a good place. Don't become reactive, because when I react and make choices when I'm feeling bad, I get terrible results. Go ahead and bring your right hand down. Look straight ahead, please. Ground your back heel so you're heel to heel. Really nice. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and just reach your left hand up. Reach it up. Look up at your thumb. And then bring your left hand over your ear for a side stretch. A side of this and a side of that. What are you putting on your plate? Don't put too much on your plate. Don't overload. You're going to get sick. If you eat too much, you're going to feel nauseous. Don't put too much on your plate. Choose wisely. Sweep back to Warrior 2 and hold Warrior 2 with your knee bent. Make sure it's right over your right ankle, please, and extend through those fingertips. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. So from here, ground your right foot and ground your left foot, and belly button in and up towards your spine. Lift your heart, please. Lift the crown of the head and remember to breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Drop your left hand down your left leg and reverse. We're just going to do a side stretch through the side body. Bring that right hand back over your right ear and stretch those intercostal muscles. Beautiful. And then bring that right elbow onto your right thigh and bring your left arm up and over. and stretch from the back heel to the fingertips. If you're comfortable and feel safe in this pose, you can drop your right hand in front of your right foot if you choose, or you can use a block. And this is a little bit of a deeper stretch also in your hip. But if this is too much for you, please keep your elbow. Always honor your body. Always honor your body. Sweep back to warrior two and pause, please. Breathing deeply, long inhalations and long exhalations. And straighten your right leg and come into triangle, please. Hold triangle pose. Whenever making a big decision, make sure your choices create more peace and more love in your life. I was a single mother for many years, and I had to make a decision what school to send my son to. And I chose the school that was going to create more peace and more love in his life. They were smaller classrooms, more intimate. It was a sweeter school. So always when making decisions, what's going to create more peace and more love in your life? If it creates more love and more peace in your life, then you're going in the right direction. If it creates less love and less peace in your life, then you're going in the wrong direction. Reach the left arm over your ear, side stretch please. Go ahead and look at your left fingertips and stretch from the back heel all the way to the fingertips. Then go ahead and bring both hands to your right foot and come right into plank. Hold plank position. And for fun, bring that left knee towards your right elbow and straighten, and your right knee towards your left elbow and straighten, and then your left knee towards your right elbow, straighten, and then your right to your left. Nice work. And then slowly come on down to your belly. And I'm going to do just a little cobra here. Come into a little bit of a cobra. Really nice. And come into child's pose. Rest in child's pose. Really nice work. Really nice, Ray. Really nice, Lauren. Walk your arms forward. Really nice. Those at home, come onto your hands and knees and bring your left foot forward, please. And if you need blocks at home, always honor your body. Use props. They're wonderful. Straighten your back leg and look straight ahead. Stretch your heart forward. So when making any big decisions, if it's creating more peace and more love in your life, you're going in the right direction. If it feels shackles on, you're going in the wrong direction. If it feels shackles off, you're going in the right direction. If it feels upstream, you're going in the wrong direction. If it feels downstream, you're going in the right direction. Go with the flow. Reach your left arm up and look up. Just a little bit of a twist here. Looking up at your thumb, keeping that back leg straight. Always going where there's more peace and more love in your life. And let go of the oars. Let the current carry you. Wear life like a loose garment. Easy does it. Take it easy. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And go ahead and bring that left hand back down. Please look forward. Stretch your heart forward, breathing deeply. Beautiful work. Ground your back heel. And then bring your right arm up. And look up. Really nice. Bring that right arm over your ear and stretch. Trying to roll your heart slightly open towards the heavens. Sweep up to warrior two and hold warrior two. Don't put too much on your plate and choose really nice healthy food. Nice healthy thoughts. Don't fill up with a bunch of junk food. Life is a buffet. You can make many. There's so many choices in life. And if you're not happy with what's on your plate, you can always take it off and put something else on your plate. You get to make choices. We have many choices in life. When I'm in fear, I'm contracted. And when I'm in faith, I'm expanded. So when I trust and I open up my heart, I have many choices. And when I'm afraid, it just closes right down. My heart closes down and my choices close down. Go ahead and drop your right hand down your back leg. And go ahead and stretch. Stretch the side body. Bend that left knee a little more. And breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then bring the left elbow, please, on your left thigh and reach your right arm over. And stretch from the back heel all the way to the fingertips. If you feel comfortable here, you can drop your left hand onto the left floor and in front of your left foot and stretch from the back heel all the way to the fingertips. And stretch from the back heel all the way to the fingertips. Sweep back to warrior two and hold warrior two. Breathing deeply. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot, and bring the belly button into the spine. Lift your heart, lift the crown. Straighten your left leg, please. And go ahead and bring your right hand up. And look up. And bring your right arm over. And sweep up with your hands onto your hips. Toes straight ahead. And do a little bit of a back bend here. Thumbs onto your sacrum and look up. Open up your heart. And then from here, come on down. Keep your hands on your waist first. And then slide your hands out to the side to grab your outer ankles and come on down. So just grab both ankles first before you go to the right and come down to the middle, Ray. And drop down and lift the shoulders away from your ears. Nice. Spread those toes wide. Lift those kneecaps. Relax your head. Relax your neck. It's about 8 pounds, your head, and just imagine your head was a ripe fruit about to fall off a tree. Just really let that head go. You can even do a little bit of a yes and a no with your head. And then bring both hands to your right ankle and lengthen over that right leg. And always honor yourself. Don't push yourself. If you need to bend your knees, if you need to not come down so far, always honor yourself. Listen to yourself. Come back to center, please. And grab the left ankle, please. And lengthen over that left leg. And then come back to center. Grab both ankles. Clasp your hands behind your tailbone while your head is down and interlace your fingertips and yes, drop your hands towards the floor. Just a little bit of a shoulder stretch. Nice work, Ray. Beautiful. Hands to your hips and come on up. Nice, Lauren. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and open up the arms first. Keep the toes straight ahead and lengthen. Just bring the right hand down towards your right leg and bring your left arm up and over. And stretch. When my son was a Cub Scout, I met this den leader who ran his company by living above the line. He said all positive emotions are above the line and all negative emotions are below the line. So he ran his company in his family, teaching people to live above the line. Sweep up, open up your arms, and we'll do the other side. Left hand down your left leg. So what I did for years is I kept a piece of paper on our refrigerator, and there was a line in the paper, and it said, live above the line. Stay above the line. So with my son and myself, when he was frustrated with me and emotions were bubbling, and we were reacting rather than being proactive, he would say, Mom, live above the line, stay above the line. And when I was frustrated with my son, I would say, stay above the line. And that was one of our things that we chose to do in our family, sweep up. When the emotions were high, we would choose to stay above the line, staying in higher emotions rather than lower emotions. And then bring your right toes straight ahead, please, for warrior two. So go ahead and come right into warrior two and stay there. Long inhalations. Choose to stay above the line. Choose higher thoughts of love and peace and harmony and joy and grace and beauty, knowing that good thoughts go into greater feelings, and greater feelings go into greater actions, and greater actions go into wonderful results. And bad thoughts go into bad feelings, and bad feelings go into bad actions and bad results. Go ahead and go into reverse warrior. Keep that right knee bent. Going into higher thoughts of like gratitude. Go into gratitude. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Choose to live above the line. Then go ahead and bring your right elbow onto your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over and stretch from your back heel all the way to the fingertips. Choose to press the pause button and choose higher thoughts and higher feelings. Choosing not to have sloppy thoughts, Go to the mental gym and choose positive thoughts and positive feelings. Sweep back to warrior two. Hold warrior two. Look at your right fingertips. That's the gaze. Straighten your right leg, please, for triangle. Reach your left arm up and over and stretch from the back heel all the way to the fingertips. And then go ahead and sweep back up, hands to your hips. And we're just going to do the other side now. Nice, Laura. Nice, Ray. Bring your left toes forward for warrior two. And bend that left knee, extend through those arms. And just wake up the pelvic floor, belly button into the spine. And lift your heart, soften your shoulders. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Drop your right hand back and look up. Stretching those intercostal muscles. Breathing deeply. Choosing higher thoughts and higher feelings. And when you're not feeling good, press the pause button. Bring your left elbow onto your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over and stretch. Ground your back heel and look at your right fingertips and roll your heart slightly open to the heavens. Sweep back to warrior two. And really zip the pubic bone towards the belly button. Lift your heart. Extend through those arms as you ground your feet. Straighten your left leg for triangle and reach your right arm over. And remember, try to stay away from drama and trauma. I like the saying, keep your nose out of a beehive or you're going to get stung. And drama and trauma have a lot of, you're going to get stung. Keep your nose out of a beehive. Go where there's more peace and more love in your life. Stay away from that drama. Stay away from that trauma. Stay away from emotional vampires. Keep your life easy and simple. If there's people in your life that are emotional vampires, walk away. You have choices. Life is a buffet. Come right into plank. Hold plank position, please. Life is a buffet. Hold plank position, please. Then come onto your knees, please. And then this is going to be a little bit of a challenging pose. You're going to come onto your forearms and come onto a forearm plank pose. Now, some of us may stay here. We're going to stay right here on our forearms and engage the belly muscles. This is a very challenging pose. Ground the thumb, index, middle ring, and pinky fingers. Ground your forearms. And from here, we're just going to try to roll onto the right side. And if you want to stack your feet, you can. On the sides is easier. And reach your left arm up. And really look up. A side of this, a side of that. Reach your left arm over if you can. It's a side of this and a side of that. Life is a buffet. It's a series of choices. What are you choosing? Life is a culmination of choices. Bring that hand back up. Bring that left arm back down for elbow plank. Engage your belly muscles. This is a really intense pose for your abdominals. Now come onto the other side, please. And from here, reach your right hand up. If this is too complicated, feel free to stay in plank and look up. Long inhalations. It's easier if you don't stack your feet. I'm not stacking my feet, so it's a little easier here. And look up and then bring that arm over your ear and stretch a side of this, a side of that. Life is a buffet. What are you choosing? Choose higher thoughts and higher feelings and greater actions. Reach your hand up, look up, and then go ahead and bring that forearm down. Look straight ahead. Breathe deeply. Now slowly come on down and come into a cobra pose. Come on up into cobra. Look up. And slowly come back into child's pose. Walk your arms forward. Come onto your hands and knees, please. Look up and look to your belly. A little bit of a cat-cow. Spine neutral, and then here come into downward dog. Hold downward dog. I have a short downward dog here. Walk your hands to your feet and grab your elbows. And just dangle. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine too. And then go ahead and clasp your hands behind your tailbone And bring your hands up and over. And really relax your head. Nice, nice work. Big inhales and big exhales, always returning back to your breath. And then come into a chair with your knees bent, hands in prayer. So come into a little bit of a chair pose, hands at your heart, and bring your left elbow onto the outside of your right thigh and twist. And look up. Look up. A side of this and a side of that. And then go ahead and straighten your legs, touch your toes. Let it go. Hands at your heart, bend your knees. Bring your right elbow onto your left thigh and twist. And look up to the sky. Choosing higher thoughts and higher feelings. And go ahead and straighten your legs, touch your toes, relax your head. Very nice. And then from here, we're just going to come down into a seated position. And legs out in front of us, please. And just ground your legs into the earth. Spread your toes. And then from here, go ahead and lie down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then just go ahead and do like cactus arms. And you can either choose to stack your knees or cross your left leg over your right leg and bring your knees to the right and look over to the left. So you're doing a little bit of a twist here. And look to the opposite side. Nice. Beautiful, Ray. And just relax your knees onto the floor. So for you, let's stack your knees. Yeah, and stack your ankles and just try to drop the knees down. Beautiful. And look over the opposite leg. Beautiful, Ray. Nice work. This really releases any tension in your lower back. And then go ahead and hug your knees back to center, and we'll just go ahead and do the other side. So do exactly what you did on the other side. So cross and go ahead and twist and look the opposite way. And always returning back to the breath. Nice, Lauren. Nice, Ray. Nice, everyone at home. Really nice work. Breathing deeply. Gorgeous. Come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. And then Shavasana. Shavasana is where you just straighten out your legs and you relax and palms open, close your eyes on the floor. And rest. Shavasana. And just relax your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. Nice, Ray. Nice, Lauren. Close your eyes. Let the gaze fall towards your heart. Relax your lower jaw from your upper jaw. Soften your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms. Relax your fingers. Relax your buttocks, your legs, your feet and toes. And just surrender. Just let go. Life is a buffet. Choose wisely. Make sure you're in good thoughts when making choices. Remember, we're an accumulation of our choices. And always remember to eat the main meal first. Don't go right to the dessert. Because if you eat the dessert, you really don't want the main meal. So always eat the main meal first. And choose high, beautiful, incredible ingredients. And I just want to thank you so much for joining us. Remember, fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley. You can read my blogs and learn more about my workshops, books, and life coaching at susanfoxley.com, or connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time. And one more thing, always go where the love is. Namaste.